People often say the Bible is hard to understand. They view it like a puzzle with pieces that don't seem to match up correctly. However, things become much clearer if we understand just four key concepts. Every page of the Bible deals with the key concepts of sin, grace, faith, and works. Let's look at each of them briefly and then examine how they all fit together. Sin is the problem we all have in falling short of and disobeying God's perfect and holy law. Grace is God's solution to our sin problem, His undeserved love that prompted Him to send Jesus to save the world from its sin. Faith is the gift of God that leads one to abandon all trust in their own works and trust only in Jesus' perfect work for us. Works are deeds those who trust in the completed work of Christ do out of thanks and praise for all that God has done for them. Having a good grasp of those four key concepts can help us better understand the Bible and what it says about God's loving relationship with humanity. Let's examine how sin, grace, faith, and works are all connected. Although you will find the four key concepts throughout the Bible, there are a few places in the Bible where you will discover them laid out concisely and sequentially. Ephesians chapter 2 is perhaps the best example of all four key concepts in one place. The Apostle Paul wrote these remarkable words to the new believers in Ephesus, where false teachers were tempting them to add to the completed work of Jesus. However, they weren't gaining anything. Instead, with these Jesus plus teachings, the Ephesians were in danger of losing sight of Jesus entirely and shipwrecking their faith. In response to this attack on the gospel, Paul gave them a key biblical concepts lesson and showed them how sin, grace, faith, and works are all properly connected. In this valuable lesson, Paul first reminded the Ephesians about the problem of sin and its due punishment. Paul then showed them God's solution, that everything necessary for the complete and free forgiveness of all sins, status of a child of God, and receiving all the best gifts of eternal life with God were provided not by works, but through Christ and Christ alone.